Hey guys! Before we dive into today's episode, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a new Popverse style K-drama breakdown. Today, we're exploring episode 4 of Our Unwritten Seoul. And trust me, this one is packed with emotional weight, shocking confessions, and deeply moving flashbacks. Let's begin. We open with Hosoo quitting his job, but Chang-soo warns him, if he walks out now, he'll make sure Hosoo never finds work again. Hosoo ignores him and leaves anyway. Cut to a scene where Hosoo meets Miji at the restaurant and tells her he quit his job and wants to help her now. Miji brushes him off, saying she doesn't need help with her abuse case. Hosoo insists he's free now and wants to support her, but she coldly refuses. Miji then recalls a flashback of Mirai being questioned by a teacher about her sister's absence. She hasn't attended school for 2 months and can't graduate like this. Mirai walks to Miji's room, but doesn't speak. She then cuts her hair and attends school, pretending to be Miji, even marking her attendance to help her graduate. Elsewhere, the town president questions Kim about Miji's whereabouts. She hasn't been seen for a year. Kim lies, saying she went to stay with relatives in Seoul. And so, time quietly passes 2 or 3 years. Miji remains in her room, hiding whenever family visits. In the present, Miji is at work when Taegwon tells her she succeeded in convincing Rosa to attend the meeting next Friday. He publicly praises her, and everyone claps. He also says she'll be in charge of the meeting. But when Gangmin speaks to Taegwon afterward, he implies they'll take the credit if things go well. And if not, Miji will take the fall. Miji overhears everything. Later, she visits Rosa, who mentions her fridge broke and she's going shopping. Miji offers to join, but Rosa says she should just focus on work. She gives her food to pass to Hosoo. When Miji arrives at Hosoo's place, he looks tired and weak. While trying to help with dinner, he drops a plate and cuts his finger. Miji tells him Rosa sent the food and asks why he looks unwell. Hosoo says it's just from switching jobs so often. Miji reassures him he'll find something. Maybe he should pursue a hobby? But Hosoo says he has none. She takes him to her shop and teaches him wool crossing to calm his mind. While doing this, Hosoo reflects on how he's not the same as he used to be, saying he feels invisible and useless. Miji comforts him, saying he made a brave decision by quitting and things will get better. He's touched and wonders why she's suddenly so kind. She replies, "Why can't I be?" He admits there's nothing wrong with it. Next, we see Se-jin at the shop buying items for Mirai. The president jokes that if he doesn't treat Miji well, she might disappear again, like 3 years ago when her twin sister went to Seoul. Se-jin brings the items to Mirai, still mistaking her for Miji. He asks why she was in Seoul for 3 years, and if she really has a twin. Mirai avoids answering. Meanwhile, Hosoo is crossing the yarn again. A colleague sees him and says he's being rejected by every job. She wonders why he didn't just switch departments like Chang-soo suggested. When she asks where he got the yarn, he says from a friend. Was it a girl? She asks, do you like her? He doesn't answer, but smiles quietly. Just then, Miji texts him to meet her. Hosoo arrives, but Rosa is there too, surprised to see him. Miji isn't answering her phone. It was a setup to get them to shop together. Rosa's about to leave, but Hosoo offers to go shopping with her. You know I'm unemployed, he jokes. Elsewhere, Kim and Boonhong are headed to a reunion with friends. Boonhong gets a call to contact her son. Back at the store, Rosa is buying fridge with Hosoo when Hosoo receives a call from his mother. During the call, he accidentally reveals that he has quit his job. Loud enough for all the women to hear. In the restroom, Boonhong feels upset about her son. Kim comforts her. Rosa tells Hosoo his mother knows about the job and must be worried. He agrees his mom really cares. Rosa then asks him to become her legal representative. They go to the restaurant where Miji is waiting. Rosa tells her Hosoo is now the boss and will handle the meeting. Hosoo then asks Miji to bring the documents from her company. He wants to review the terms. Miji protests, saying they're friends. Hosoo says, work is work, friendship is friendship. Later, Jeon calls Hosoo asking if he's at the law firm. He says he quit. She invites him to the reunion. He wonders if she also invited Mirai. She denies it. Mirai is too busy and not social anymore. Just then, Miji grabs the phone and says they'll both come. Hosoo hesitates, but Miji insists and tells him to fix his hair. We cut to Mirai helping her grandmother, trimming her hair. The nurse reminds her she always does it. Outside, Kim learns someone else paid the hospital bills this time. Back at the reunion, Miji arrives and remembers being judged when she first came to class. Song shows up, asking if she's Mirai or Miji. She says she's Mirai. In a flashback, we see Song playing games and guessing her identity. Jeon finally confirms this is Mirai. Kim speaks with Mirai and suspects something happened to her in Seoul. Mirai offers to send money, but Kim tells her to save it. Hosoo arrives at the reunion. As usual, the friends begin gossiping about Miji. She listens silently until Hosoo stands up and scolds them for talking behind her back. As Hosoo and Miji head home, Song asks for her number. She gives it. On the way, Miji asks why he looks unhappy. What's there to be happy about? He responds. She brings up how he stood up for her, but stayed silent when people talked behind his back before. That night, Mirai calls Miji to trim their grandmother's hair on Friday. Miji refuses. She has a meeting. Mirai demands she come and send money. Miji refuses again. Meanwhile, Hosoo looks at reunion photos and sees Changwon talking to Miji. He feels jealous. Se-jin gives Mirai strawberries for her sister in Seoul. Mirai snaps, saying her sister only cares about herself. Se-jin reminds her, she's still your sister. Mirai starts to write the shipping label. Boonhung arrives, eats a strawberry, and suggests they make jam. Rosa, meanwhile, is getting ready for the meeting, but slips and falls. Miji waits and calls, no answer. She calls Hosoo. He hasn't seen Rosa. Miji rushes to Rosa's place and finds her collapsed. This triggers memories of her grandmother's stroke. She freezes, unsure what to do. She had once cut the phone wire and can't call for help. She knocks on doors begging for help. It's the first time she stepped outside in 3 years. At the hospital, Hosoo reassures Mirai. The doctor says Rosa is stable. They've contacted Miji's office and rescheduled the meeting. She saved Rosa's life by bringing her in on time. But Miji breaks down. If I had taken my grandmother to the hospital in time, she'd be alive. I killed her. Hosoo comforts her. Then I killed my dad. That day, I forced him to take me out. He died. I lived. Miji says his case is different, but Hosoo insists it's not. You didn't kill your grandma. Later, Boonhong finishes the strawberry jam. Mirai looks at a photo, and Boonhong asks who it is. She suspects it's Mirai, but Mirai denies it, even though it is her. She was the one who got Miji to graduate. She packs the jam and addresses it to her sister. Finally, we return to Hosoo and Miji. Someone questions Hosoo. Why do you keep defending Miji? She's not even with you anymore. He finally confesses, because I like her. You knew this. Miji was my first love. And with that, episode 4 ends. Episode 5 drops this Sunday. Don't miss our next deep dive recap. Until then, like, share, and subscribe for more K-drama breakdowns. This was Our Unwritten Seoul, and you've been watching Popverse.